What up, chat? It's me, the Jackie. And I need to turn down that music. That music is loud. It's loud music. It's making my autism go everywhere, you know? Ow. But hi, chat. It's me, the Jackie. And amazingly, I know I tried launching the stream like 40 times, but you can completely blame Kick for that and their non-support of my freaking formats. I forgot why I didn't use Kick in the first place. But I digress, they're still in beta, so we'll give the benefit of the doubt. So, hi. Hello. Salutations. Buckswana. Murder Kens. And Jimmy. Thanks, Goldstone. I don't really add people to join my streams, though. They just kind of happen. I don't know why. Also, there's a hell of a delay there. Weird. Hell of a delay. Hell of a delay. I ain't got time to fix it. I'm too idiotic and retarded. Chat. I am a dumb person. I'm extremely dumb. Extremely. Anybody that knows me, though. Right? Where's my tools at? So... we will be getting into the gamings, but that'll be eventually. Oh, God. Should not have had that second burrito. That I totally didn't eat. Alright, so... you... that's what I thought. And close all you, because I don't need you anymore. I'm looking for something in this particular. I'm looking for something in particular, and I forgot what I was looking for. Because, you know, I forgot. Of course, it's not going to do what I want it to do because that would be too easy. You see, that would mean that it works. And sometimes these things just don't want to work. They're like, no, I want to be mad for no reason. And this is why I hate Windows. Everything is mad for no apparent reason. Fine. Oh, well, it disappeared. I lost the window, guys. Which means I have lost everything I wanted to talk about. Because streaming software does not want to pick it up. It's like, no. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Oh, now you pick it up. Okay. I will never understand this. Sometimes things work, sometimes they don't. Who the fuck knows? What happens if I go... Oh shit, that is terrible. That is horrible. That is... Oh. No. Zoology. No. What happens if we can transform this? What if we stretch at the screen? Wow. That is unreadable. You're not like the girls I knew. Okay, we'll do that. That at least works. Damn. Chat, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. They don't make me smile the way I'm not a smart person, chat. If anybody here claims I'm a smart person, get out now. Just fucking get out. So, anyways, hi. We're gonna be talking about this person. Then we're gonna get into a little bit more on the then we're probably gonna play games around up the channel. That's the plan for today, anyway. Whether or not we get that far, well, you know. Tell me, baby, won't you tell me if you agree that this loving is true? I said, tell me, baby, won't you tell me if you can see me in the future too? Do you feel like I feel? When it comes to drama. So while I eat my candy and pop the top on my drink, let's start into a little bit of a review. We're talking about Navarra again. Navarra just doesn't know how to shut up. Quite honestly, she doesn't. Constantly antagonizing anybody that doesn't believe the politicians. Yeah, exactly. That is exactly what Navarra does, and that's exactly what she's going to continue doing. You know, something bad. And I'm not threatening anything about it. Stories of people being kicked out of the U.S. military despite trans people being kicked out of the U.S. military despite many years of their lives serving their country. My heart, not gonna lie. Bitch, if that thing ever happened to me, I don't have to worry about it being called overseas again. Yeah, that's a fucking lie. Not to mention the logistics. Think about it this way, we're out of the U.S. military for the same reason diabetics are. Because we require medication in order to function. That being said, anybody that knows me for more than 5 seconds knows that I don't function at all on the best of days. I don't function at all on the worst of days. I am somewhere in between at all times. I have an edge. I have been edgy today. I have the edge. The edge has happened. It is edgy in my edge voice. So, yeah, when it comes down to it, I don't think that's the major problem focusing here, Nevada. Trans people in the military is actually kind of a danger, and I'm saying this as a tranny. Well, tranny doesn't... Because we need things. We need... My timer actually worked for once. Holy shit, boys. I can actually talk to multiple channels other than one. Although I think it's sending the wrong bit twice. I may have to look into that. Excuse me. I did not mean to do that. Also, I don't want it showing here. Is there a way I can... mute? Because I don't want to see that when it comes up. Okay. Anyways, hi. Yeah, no, there's perfectly good reasons why that trans people are banned from the US military, being that we take large amounts of medication. Large amounts. And they don't want to really ruin our lives when we get stuck somewhere, you know? The United States military is famous for sometimes being in siege for a couple of days. I'll outright say it, penis. Are you happy, random chatter? I said penis. Yeah, there's actually something I'm very curious about when it comes to the job bot.
Everybody shaking.
That'd be some shit if it actually highlighted people because I forgot to do something. Okay, thank God. Anyways. I have chips. I don't know why I have chips. But anyways, yeah, when it comes down to it, military people probably don't need to be trans. Just saying. There's a lot of reasons for that. And I agree with a lot of them.
Everybody shaking. Quit eating chips when I damn well, please. I'm sorry, Chad.
But you know what you was in for when you signed up for the chat. You knew what I was about.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of the way I feel about it.
I don't get it. Why don't you go to a country? Why don't you go to a country where there's no First Amendment?
Why would I want to go to a country with no First Amendment? Also, Hassan doesn't like the First Amendment either. I mean, he's regularly advocated for banning people for saying things or doing things that he disagreed with too. He was crying about Aiden Ross getting unbanned recently as an example for that. So like, don't ever pretend like, don't ever believe like, oh, Hassan cares about the First Amendment. He doesn't care about the First Amendment. He cares about weaponizing some other people's care for the First Amendment against them in order to subvert their goals and to push his own goals, like standing in the highway, which is clearly what I'm discussing here because this is the clip.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of the way I feel about it.
I don't get it. Why don't you go to a...
First Amendment's when you get unbanned from Twitch for saying racist and transphobic shit, I guess. Well, yeah, guess what? I hate to say this, but when you're, tap in, got you for life. Okay, whatever you say, bro. Yeah, I hate to say this, but the First Amendment is kind of that. Wow. I'm gonna have to fix that later. Anyways, yeah, no, that's kind of it, though. The First Amendment is kind of that. It is when... It is kind of that, though. It is when you, it is when you tend to, you know, get unbanned for things because you have opinions. It is when you critique things. That is the actual important thing you should take away there. It is for when you critique things. Tap in, got you for... Thank you, W Deal. I think that's how you say your name. I need more happy trans-related topics to talk about because they're all being overshadowed by the sheer volume of hatred. Gotcha, fam. Gotcha. Hold on. Hold on. We'll use Google. We're going to use Google. Apparently, we have a high life satisfaction after transitioning. Apparently. Who the fuck knew? But you want some happy news? How about this? Becoming Jacqueline Wolf literally saved my fucking life. You don't talk about that shit because the people that disagree with you, you have a problem with. Like, for some reason, anybody that disagrees with you is wrong. I'm a pick me. No, the truth is, and I'll be honest with you, chat, being Jacqueline Wolf has saved my life. It actually helped me get a lot of the health care I need in a way that I can afford it. Otherwise, I'd be dead right now. Fun, slow, painful death, but still a death. I'd still be dead. But you don't ever hear people like Navarre talking about that, do you? So yeah, when it comes down to it, you'll never get a reply to "you value human garbage." That is actually a reply to her talking about that her branding color doesn't actually translate to CMKY. Excuse me, CMYK. I don't know my color spectrum. I'm colorblind. Stop judging me, chat. God. The funny part about this is somebody's going to be watching Spec going, I don't see chat. Only 6 of the 7 chats are seen. The other one's in Japanese. Konnichiwa, motherfuckers. Channel your audience watches. Verse. I don't watch Verse. But we're finally to the point. I have done the long con to the point. I have done the long drive to the point. Chat, I'm losing my fucking mind. Kirschi's obsession with Anna is insane. Right-wing content creators hate journalists so much that anytime one of them criticizes them, they make it their life goal to destroy their public image and private life. Hold on. Hold the cannons. Boys and girls. Boys, girls, and other genders. I'm not going to sit here and list off all the things here. All the problems with this. All the people. Whoa. I have completely lost control of my chair. But that's okay. I need a new one anyway. Donate to me, motherfuckers. Give me some money. You know, because I'm totally grifting here. Totally. Totally grifting. Totally grifting. I need more money though. I need to build a 3rd computer. I've only got one, so I'm a little bit behind. I need to build a 3rd computer so I can have a supercomputer. Anyways, this is in I'm guessing support of. Invented. Anybody know anything about Invented knows that they are one of the most obnoxious people on X when it comes to the VTuber space. And I say that with the utmost love. Sorry, my microphone's a little bit old, so I'm having to adjust it in real time while I'm screaming into the mic. As you do. Kirschi's still making videos about DFIS articles with the help of one of her wonderful clippers who has very normal ideas about Jewish people. Hard-hitting journalism. I mean, talk shit about Jews and get braided. Pretty much. No, I agree with that take. I don't hate Jews. I don't hate Muslims. But, you know, the people that don't chimp out or ban you, well, they tend to be the Christians. Yeah, conversion therapy doesn't work. But, you know, it is what it is. See? Oh yeah, Nanya Banana. Nanya Banana is graduating. A bunch of people are upset about that. I don't know much about that one. But apparently she's graduating. Who knows? Things are going crazy. I hope. So many people out there to help me promote shit again. I just need to stream more, honestly. I'll be honest with you. I'm only slightly unhinged. Only slightly unhinged. I'm completely normal otherwise. Don't let the voices tell you anything about me. I do not mean to do that. That was not my fault. I just want everybody to know when it comes to the weird conspiracy case from yesterday. The thick plottings, you know, as it is to go away. As the thick is prone to do, it plotted. I can actually read it now. Amazing. Well, I am sitting like 100 miles away from the screen. Like a normal child. I'm not insane. You're insane. But we're going to make it yell at me. We want to see it across the room. That's right. We're going to read this from across the room. Anyways, the thick plottings. Wait, hold on. These are old. I want latest. I care less about that. The photo's already debunked. He is not Vince. That is not Vince Poulter with that woman. Why are you? No, I am not searching. I just want this dude. I want this dude right here.
So let me get this straight. We're supposed to believe that a man who was appointed by Tim Walz worked under his own administration, who was also praised by Tim Walz publicly. Well, of course, that was before those tweets were taken down in the last couple of days. We're supposed to believe that that guy was a radical right-wing extremist.
Yes.
Who took this woman's life as well as her husband because he voted for Trump. If we were living in the Stone Age of media, this may have actually passed as the story. However, this ain't that. We are living in a world where we can clearly see which side each individual stands on.
So, fun fact, that picture is not actually Vince Poulter.
And as you see here, we have
completely different person, apparently.
along with his wife at a
Because who doesn't love a good conspiracy theory?
Now again,
I do.
this is a man who was appointed by Tim Walz, was celebrated by Tim Walz, that had a roommate of his.
Nice, huh? Minnesota authority announced they'd be charging. Here it says.
He said he didn't have much time to live.
Another thing to ask, do you mind if I take a picture of the text message?
Nah, I kind of,
Block out his number.
yeah. Well, the thing is, I kind of keep that private because I write it to people, and I don't know. I just gotta get going. I have to.
Is his phone still ringing when you call?
No, it's
Go straight to voicemail?
yeah, just voicemail. I can't. He won't. He doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Totally.
He's not gonna receive.
Who's having fun here? Me. I'm having loads of fun with this bullshit.
Well, then everyone's taking pictures. I don't know why I'm so. He sent it to me and a friend.
But yeah, no, the update on this story was literally that it's still crazy. Nobody knows actually what's going on when it comes to the Vince Volter thing. A lot of people are just screaming at the headlines because they found one thread that they agree with. When realistically, and if I had time, I would do a deep dive and find the dude, but I don't have that much time to do a deep dive these days. But this is just as much. This is just as much Vince Volter as any other news. This is as much possible Bolter as anybody else. Nobody knows, everybody's confused, and it's just two sides pointing at each other, screaming. Screaming! Because, you know, that's how it goes these days. And that's exactly what your tax money pays for. Isn't it great? I feel so hyped all the time, you know? I'm the hypey bastard. I don't care, my legs are public now. Fuck you. Anyways, I think it's game time. We've done enough news conversation. I am getting a headache from. It's game time. Chill and play games. I don't know what I want to play though. That's literally the hardest part of this, you know? Figuring out what games you want to play when you're a gamer streamer. When you do this, when you're awesome like I am, you know? Also, I'm breathing heavy right now. Because I'm dying. I'm dying. YouTube's being a pain in the ass, by the way. I don't know why they chose today of all days to be a pain in my ass. But they were like, no, today it's going to be a pain in the ass. Everyone else is behaving. YouTube? No, YouTube's like, nah, fam, we ain't going to behave. We're going to be anything but behaving, you know? You're gonna have to give me a second, chat. I am trying to figure out. Oh, fuck. I just realized. I lost all of my progress on all of the Minecraft packs I was doing. Damn. That kind of sucks, you know? I need to do more Dune. I need to do more Dune. I haven't played Dune since the launch day. I need to play more. I just don't know if I can right now. I don't know. Chat, I need a hug. I need a hug, chat. Alternatively, I could play Wizard Game because apparently there's more stuff coming out for Wizard Game. You know what? I kind of feel like playing Wizard Game. Fuck the haters. We're playing Wizard Game. That is not what I told you to do. Jerkwad. My hands are full. I'm sorry, Shadow, that your hands are full. Also, how's it going, Shadow? The insane one's back online, you know? I kind of just want to chill out today, so you're gonna have to forgive me. It is a chill day, okay? It is a chill and relaxed day. I also have to wait for the game to start before I can affect some changes that have to be done in order to stream it. Savage. I gotta wait for the streamers to compile. I should have done this off there. While we're doing that, hopefully we don't crash. Hopefully I've gotten all those bugs worked out. Home from work. No, well, I mean, that's important. Like, you gotta work. Working's a good thing. That's what they keep telling me. Working's a good thing. Okay, my gamepad is. Alright, everything looks like it's going to work. Hold on. Fade. We faded away. Yeah, don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. Yes, I have read the warning. And I don't care because we're probably going to install. Because that character was Skinny Jim Sterling. But we're going to be making a new character, okay? This is going to be even worse. Okay, we're making a different one. I do want that. I don't care about that one. We'll check it in a minute, okay? New spells. We'll add Expecto Patronum. Shut up. It's because I'm too awesome. That's why. But yes, that character was meant to. This character's going to look worse. Oh, I don't care about editing at any point. We want more writing attire. Restores the feature using the leftover game files in the... Yes, we want more companions because that seems like a great idea. More spells. Because I cannot be asked. We're going to unlock all rooms from the beginning. we're gonna dress more modernly. Now then, let's see. We have NPC. I don't really care about the NPCs. What do we got for character? Obviously very important here. Care less. Gameplay. Like I said, I have no morals in this one, so I don't really care. We will carry all the things. We will use cheats. We will instantly brew because, you know, we're wizards. Unlock all the things. Whatever. Fly in Hogsmeade. This one's important. Spam spells. Unlock all gear. All gear will always be identified. Why not? Obviously, we need a wolf. More spells. Even more spells. Not enough storage. Oh. This thing. Yeah, I think that's good for what we got. Malicious. Yeah, I think this is going to be fine. Now we enable. New character. Because I am literally doing this just for this one stream because I could not be asked to do anything else. And we're going to see how bad this game can be. New game. Yes. Yes, I want to start this game with this modded character, this heavily modded character. I'm sorry, my mic fell in my crotch for a minute there. I think I broke the game. I'm pretty sure I broke the game. I may actually have to play this vanilla. I may have added too many mods.